I would have been long gone if I had not entered all that. In 1969, I was in hospital in Munich after having been tortured with various examinations for 3 months. I have had a stomach ulcer, a duodenal ulcer, which were treated, and after a month they tell me, you have a pancreas cancer. All the best possible medical devices in Munich hospitals were used just to finally diagnose and tell me that I have a pancreas cancer, that it is untreatable, and that I would be dead in 2 months. I asked a doctor, Doctor, how is this possible? A chief of hospital came to tell me that. You are the chief of this hospital, yes. And the state pays you, yes. Does the state pay you to come and tell me that I am going to die? I know that without you. Are you a doctor? Yes. Why don't you treat me? We can't. Well, then don't be talking that nonsense to me. Then he tells me, I know you're a priest, you have 2 more months to live. Maybe it would be a wise thing for you now to get married, and then at least for these 2 months, enjoy with a woman. And I return him the joke and say, Doctor, I have never heard of people getting married in order to enjoy. To the contrary, they are coming into heavy temptations, they are having life's tests, they need to adapt to each other, to raise children, to do this and that. I'm joking. Don't be joking with my death. And then he goes, and I'm thinking, I'm struggling for 3 days. I have promised, God, if you heal me, I will pray each day for at least 2 hours, thinking and praying. I won't eat anything for 3 days in a week. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, I will be fasting. I will go to the sanctuary Maria Bistrica from Zagreb on foot for 50 kilometers and barefooted. I promised everything. Then I took the Holy Bible, opened it, and Mark's Gospel reveals before my eyes, 8th chapter, column 31. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me and for the Gospel will save it. Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. I have closed the Bible and lying down in the bed was thinking about the meaning of it. If Jesus says that if I lose life, I save it, how comes? Is it on heaven or here? I would like to get my life here. What do I do? That's so paradoxically said that it is so easy to understand it wrong. But after thinking, I realized, my life, I say my life because I want my life, I want to control it. But he says, no, let me control it. Give me your life and you'll be healthy. When I realized that, I remember it was 10:30 in the evening. I have sat in the bed and just said, My Jesus, I am ready to die. You can have my life. From that moment, I felt as if there was no earth but heaven. I have seen Jesus, Virgin Mary. I said, Virgin Mary, here I come. See you up there in 2 months. And she's laughing at me as if she's saying, no, you won't. After that I come to Rome to die there, because that's where I studied, written my doctoral thesis, and still needed to finish my dissertation. I see my colleagues, no one knows what to do, how to comfort me. I'm watching them, they're watching me. And I was just walking around the old city of Rome, sightseeing, enjoying myself, eating when I could, sleeping when I could. 2 months passed and I was still alive. I said, good. 3 months passed. I said, maybe Dad had some work to do, and he didn't catch the time to get me. 4 months, I say, this is suspicious. Perhaps Death itself died instead of taking me. 5 months, I gained 5 extra kilograms and said, to wait for Death any longer, I'm not crazy, I'm going to go to work. And there, still here I am. That happened in 1969. I was 30 years old, a priest for 4 years, and then I realized, it happened to me a few more times. There was a doctor who told me I had a cancer and that she knows a doctor who would perform a surgery on me. And then I knew what to do, because by that time I had learned that the Word of God saves. Don't yell, oh God, help me. No, I am listening to His Word. God, I accept what you have said, because He says that He has come to give life, and the life in its abundance, and not to take our life. I have come here before you to hold this speech. At first I couldn't come. I have had some bowel inflammation. They said that it was dangerous, this and that. There's no dangerous diseases. We all go to heaven. I could barely hold on in the car while driving, but when I arrived here, today the whole day long, I'm healthy, there's no bowels. I just want to tell you to train tonight to speak only good, because God is absolutely good. Just be saying, it will be good, health is important and not disease, it will be life and not death, forgiveness of sins and not condemnation, heaven and not hell. It will be good, it will be good. Be saying it and be accepting it, that God is good, that He loves you. You will see wonders. Stop saying negative things. Until Sunday, 2 p.m., don't say a single negative word, and don't think a single negative thought. Don't have a single negative naughty desire or do some naughty deed. No. Have you heard? After that, you may do it again. Actually, you are not going to be able to do so, because until then you will raise a habit which will hold on to you. Do it because Jesus says, your words will judge you and your words will save you. Speak good. I forget it for 3 or 4 days, and then diseases come, as if it swells inside me, and then I start saying, I am healthy, and diseases run away. Science says how you can fill yourselves with good thoughts, godly thoughts, and then you will be awesome.